of the things I started with, I believe, was the chords. So this was on the JX3P. I just got a little compression, catching a few of those peaks. And then I like this guy a lot, this UAD Cooper Time Cube. This was to give it some spread. So when I played the drums to it, I kind of followed the pattern of the guitar. The drums were the most fun but challenging. It's always nice when you catch that groove and you're locked into the tempo and your fills just kind of flow. This I played on the Fender P-Bass. Gated it, keep it punchy, added some compression, added some distortion. Had to boost up some of those really low subs, the 40 hertz. So I kind of let the bass win in the really low sub frequencies instead of the kick, and kept the kick a little tighter. I also sent it to this chorus. Use that on my bass to get the width. Without it, it's just right dead in the center.
It's best for both of us. We're gonna find this thing called love. We're gonna get through this thing fast. I'm at 160 on the dash. Say goodbye.
That's the JV 1080, the Roland. This is such a nostalgic sound to me. I just hear it on 94.7, the Wave, and some old R&B tracks.
I'm moving on, baby. Can't away from you.
Vocals, there's a lead here. It's got some EQ, some RVox compression, doing some de-essing. RS-124, it's like an Abbey Roads old school compressor. Really rich sounding and vintage. I was thinking like Adele kind of vibes. A little boost in the highs again with this SSL. A little spread with the H949.
Moving on, baby. Dancing away from you and your lazy.
She sounds like she has like background singers with her. They're all going to Valhalla. I did this vintage Verb smooth plate. It's nice to have a good reverb on there, but also adding something after it. EQ those, cut out some of the mids or the lows. If you want them to stand out more, instead of just turning it up, you can compress it. It'll kind of sound like it's louder, but it's not really taking up a lot of space.
Cold cut, fresh fade, grown up. I'ma take all day, no rush. Live life, suit tie, boss up. Bring the heat, let it be. Floss up at the scene, retro gleam in the caddy.
For the rap part, I wanted it to sound a little more dry. You want to hear what he's saying. The way that I kind of approached this mix is I almost like pictured myself watching them perform live, and like during this part, Mike kind of slides onto the stage and he grabs a mic and then
fresh fade, grown up. I'ma take all
like
day,
this.
no rush.
So I kept it clean. RVox again, just a clean vocal compressor, de-essing it, EQing, not a lot, just like simple curves, and then added another compressor on top of that, LA2A. I have some parallel compression. Basically, I'm sending the dry vocal to another bus, which is going through another 1176 compressor and a Pultec EQ, and blending those together. It's
Cold cut, fresh fade, grown up.
face.
I'ma take all day, no rush. Live life, suit tie, boss up.
Here's without all the effects.
Cold cut, fresh fade, grown up. I'ma take all day, no rush. Live life, suit tie, boss up. Bring the heat, let it be. Flossed up at the scene, retro gleam in the caddy. Every time you see me, you gon' see me with a baddie. Don't be mad, cause I'm heavy. I'm doing just fine if you ask me. I keep it low key, making hover moves. Just doing everything that I'm supposed to do. Can't take my time to get over you. Nah, the show must move and groove on. When I get around and drop the top down at my knees, let it breathe and feel the nuance. Way too long since I felt like this. Gon' ride till dawn till the daylight hits.
So I just had these chords that I wanted. I played this on the Juno 106. I added the EC300. This is a MIKNNA tape delay. So I kind of wanted to kind of travel around. But the crazy parts were Ayoni's vocals here. Isn't that crazy? Like, this is like some meditation ceremony. All of that is in there, but like, listen to it with the rest of the song. The synth lead part. So that I layered JX3P, the high, that's kind of swirling around your head. And then the Juno low. That's more of the meat of it, so layered. All her vocals here. Yeah, so then I sent all of those out to my mix stream. So that's all going through my analog summing mixer. And I separated bass and kick on one channel, lead vocals, drums, music, tracks, background vocals, and then effects, which is then going into the SSL. That's my stereo bus compression. It's kind of giving it just a tone and character and a little bit of glue. Very light on the compression. So after the SSL, I added this pull tech and I did like a little boost of low and high. This added like a bit of the tube warmth as well. But yeah, that was it. Definitely a process, and I'm so excited that it's finally out in the world and everyone else can vibe with it and hopefully connect with it. Check it out. If you want to hear the full song again, go to our Spotify, MIKNNA Spotify, MIKNNA. Trying to share my process and hopefully help other people.